Welcome to the Dent Report, episode 25. I'm Andy Ruther with my co-host, Matty Goldberg.
Good to be here.
That's your start?
Really?
Good to be here.
Great to be here.
Dead silent. Good to be here.
Great to be here on episode 25 as this dog licks my back and my neck, and it's coming to your neck. But it's great to be here. You're a little stressed today, but it's all good.
I hate these fucking dogs, dude. I really do. Is that wrong? Like, this dog next to me, I fucking hate.
Because everybody goes, the dogs make the show charming when they walk around. It's pretty cool to watch. It adds to the YouTube.
You know what's funny? I was talking to Trevor yesterday about this, and we had some bonding over this.
Oh, no.
I'm a dog guy. I'm not a 36 dog guy.
Well, there's the one. This guy, she's the best. She just sleeps. The other two need love all the time. She doesn't even know a podcast is going on. We have a guest, too.
I'm about to get to that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Trust my lead on that.
I know. I'm excited.
But doesn't that annoy you that the dogs need attention all the time? You know what that is? That's like a girl who needs you to text her all the time. That's just too much. I can't handle it.
No comment.
Does your girl make you text her all the time?
We're in Vegas. She gets on like a, it just goes psh, 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 like a machine gun.
No, let's talk about it right now.
I don't want to talk about it.
Why not?
It's fine. I told her, I was like, when I go to Vegas, just calm down on the texts. It's like 2 minutes going down to one of these games, and you're like, I'm going to go to the grocery store. What do we need? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, ugh.
She's not texting you about the grocery store.
She has before.
During a game?
Yeah. Also, another one was, she texted, she's like, our dog looks a little lethargic. I'm thinking about we should take him to the vet when you get back. I'm like, why are we having this conversation now?
I'm just gonna put this out there. And this is
that's ladies though.
No, but it isn't just ladies. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna stick up for the ladies for a second. It's not just ladies. Dudes do it too. If your significant other is on a trip, let them enjoy themselves.
I tried. My lady goes out with her girlfriends. She gets all dolled up. When she does that, I let her text me. So I just let her be. But up front, I would text her a lot too. I'm guilty of it a little.
Don't you like the solitude of being alone?
now it's great. Now it's just like, hey, I'm going to be home soon. I'm like, cool. I hope you're having a good time. So,
well, Matty, let's get to our guest today.
I can't wait. I'm pumped.
Our guest today is all you're doing.
Yes, it's on me. If he's good or bad, it's on me.
Well, I don't want to put that pressure on him. I just want to say it's an interesting guest. It's a very Dent Report type guest, I should say, because I don't know where we're going with this show. Do you?
Me neither. I do. Because this, your name is Bryson.
Yeah, Bryson.
And Bryson's hit me up. He's a big fan of Dent Report and Dirty Sports. And he's like, I'm on tour on the Magic Mike circuit. Like he does. You're a male stripper.
I'm a male stripper, absolutely.
Yes. So he's on the Magic Mike tour, which is probably some of the best strippers in America, because if Magic Mike was such a big movie, you have to be one of the best in your game, I guess.
Yeah, the Magic Mike, the Magic Men is actually the name out in Las Vegas, and they are they're like the top dogs of Live Nation. Mm-hmm. They book all their concerts and like make sure they're running and everything full time out in Vegas, and mine's actually called the Girls Night Out Tour.
Girls Night Out.
Yeah, we'll be in California all of April.
So cool.
So you're a full-time male stripper. That is your profession.
300 shows a year.
300 shows a year.
Yep, we just did.
So you were
15 in a row, actually.
So you were in like Montana, like not too long ago, right? Like where were you?
Missouri. I went from Missouri to Colorado. From Colorado to New Mexico to Texas, Texas back to Colorado, then to Arizona, and now we're out here in California.
Well, we have so many questions.
Yeah.
So many questions.
Yeah.
So, now you're already talking about the tour, so let's get into that.
Yeah.
So, when you go on tour, the dog can't even handle it already.
I know.
The dog took off because it's about to get
too much male,
too much dick,
too much macho.
Too much dick slinging.
You do 300 shows a year. Now, we've both seen Magic Mike, and I actually saw the second one too, which was big fall off.
Terrible.
Like the sequels always are. Yeah. So let me get this straight, Bryson. So, are you in? How are you guys traveling? How many guys are there?
There's 6 of us.
There's 6 guys.
Yes.
There's 6 strippers.
Yep.
And you go from town to town. Now, where are you performing at? Because I know there's so many strip clubs for females to dance at, but where are you dancing?
It's absurd. You'll go from like we did a small town called Globe, Arizona. You probably never heard of it.
Yeah, I've driven through though.
Oh, not shit out there. And we did a show with like 30 people, and then we'll turn around. Then the next night we did a show in a casino with like 400 people.
So this show at Globe with 30 people.
That's got to be more crazy.
No,
because there's less security, or
those aren't the best because we live off tips pretty much. That's how we make money, and so the less people, they don't tip that much, and they're those are actually like really weird people, really fucking like I'm walking out on stage to do my act, and they're just like, pull your fucking cock out.
The girls
don't even want me to dance; they just want me to pull my dick out.
Do you pull your dick out?
No, we can't. Well, they won't let us get fully nude.
See, this is what I find interesting. This is where, and I'm just going to say it for all of our lady listeners, this is where a double standard completely exists.
Our 5 lady
exactly, 100%. We talk about it.
But it's true. Like, obviously, there's awful double standards with women, and it's way worse than it is with guys.
Sure.
But to me, because I've heard about this, as a guy who lived in Vegas, as a guy who knew girls who went to the Olympic Gardens to get dances from that strip club in Las Vegas. So you go out. Let me put it this way: if I was at a strip club, right?
Yeah.
Or Matty was at a strip club, and we said,
pull
"Show
your
me your
tits out.
snatch."
Pull your pussy out.
Yeah. Dude, be kicked out.
It's so much worse than that. My first show ever, I was sitting there in the van after the show because I've been to female strip clubs, and they don't even want you fucking touching the girls half the time.
They got a big.
So my
guy
first show, I'm dancing. This girl rips my fucking glasses off, throw them on the ground, and just puts her hand in my pants and just grabs my cock while I'm just trying to dance. And I'm like, if I ever did that in a female strip club, I'd probably be in jail.
Yeah. Now
that's assault. That's straight up assault.
Did the other guys are like, well, you're a rookie. Like, hey, rookie, welcome to the game.
No, they said don't let them fucking do that because I didn't know. I didn't know what the hell went on out there.
Is there? Oh, sorry.
So no, I was going to say, how long have you been on tour now?
I started. We made it to Colorado in February 15th, right after Valentine's Day. But this show goes on years around. So you've only been doing this
for?
I've been dancing for a long time, but on this tour, yes, Girls Night Out, yeah.
Is there like a guy that shows you the ropes? Like, is there a veteran on this
my
tour?
manager Luke, shout out to Luke. He's been doing it.
Wait, so he's your stripper manager?
Yeah.
He's an ex-stripper.
Yeah, he still dances though with us.
Okay, this is fascinating.
He danced at La Bear in Miami, which is a big like male strip club out there.
So, like any other manager, he gets what, like 10 or 15%?
It's kind of like subcontracting in a way. Like he uses the name Girls Night Out, and we have the head guy who owns the name, Jerry, and he sends Jerry a percentage every month. He keeps the rest. He gives us our show pays, and
Okay, so you've been on this tour.
Yeah,
Matty, you're right. This is fascinating.
I told you.
I got a lot.
I told you.
We could talk.
Okay, Bryson, this is fascinating. So let's start from the top. How did you get into male stripping?
Well, let's just first say Bryson was a college football player. He walked on at Tennessee, and then he played at Jacksonville State.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Division I football.
What position did you play?
Safety.
Okay, you're a big stack dude. Obviously, you're dancing, so you probably work out every day.
Every day.
I worked. You got to have the 6-pack.
Yep, pretty much. But strangely, not all of them do. Like girls like different body frames. So you'll have like a fucking bodybuilding looking guy. You'll have an athletic guy. You'll have, not
Nobody
quite
like
Matty's
me.
stature, but
No.
like Andy, you could do it. 100%.
I need to get in better shape though.
No, there's guys.
You think I could dance?
Yes, and it's not even like you don't have to be like amazing. You just have to be a good entertainer.
Okay. So well, that's a whole other discussion. So you played.
I'm here recruiting.
You played college. I'm too old too. You're a young kid. So you played college football.
Yes.
You walked on at Tennessee.
Yep.
Then you went to
Jacksonville State.
Is that Division I?
Division 1 AA. Yeah.
Okay. So then you went to Jacksonville Division State, and I assume Jacksonville, Florida, right?
Alabama.
Oh.
Yes.
Jacksonville, Alabama.
Yeah.
So because you got the accent, you're a Southern guy.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're from hot Atlanta. Okay, so how old are you? Can you say your age?
Yeah, I'm 22.
So you just graduated school.
Yeah.
I didn't even finish.
So, okay. So you didn't finish school. He gave up school to pursue.
Somebody must have saw you and be like, you can be a stripper. Is that how it happened?
No, my life kind of got fucked when I was playing football and I had surgery. I couldn't play football anymore. So I really like hated college. I just sucked at school.
Yeah.
Like kind of because I never went to class and shit.
I
just got drunk all the time. This is what I did. And so then I came home and just started working. And I got back in shape because I kind of got fat after my surgery. I was drinking fucking 7 days a week. I was terrible. So I quit drinking for not getting drunk 24/7. So started working out full time. And the film industry is starting to get really big in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So I started being extras, and I did an extra for the show Nashville.
Yeah.
I was like one of the people working out in the gym.
Sure.
And then the show Dynasty, I was an extra in that.
Yeah.
And then
Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah.
no, Dynasty's a TV show.
Lot of tax breaks.
Oh yeah, a lot of Tyler Perry movies. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm joking. You don't exactly look like their clientele for the Tyler Perry movies. Okay, so you're doing extra work. You're doing the acting thing.
Trying to make money. I was broke.
So then how does this lead you to dancing?
I was sending my, just resume out to everybody, just trying to get known, modeling or whatever.
That's amazing.
And they contacted me. They were like, "Hey, we need a dancer." And I cheered for 8 years, so I used to be able to dance.
Did you cheer for basketball?
No, I was competition where we traveled the country.
Wait a second.
So you were lifting girls up.
Yeah,
But
I can flip.
This whole world
Wow.
is fascinating. So you were a cheerleader /
Football player. I quit football to cheer actually at one point in my life.
bro. Who does that?
Yeah, but when I was in high school, there was one male cheerleader, and he goes, put it this way, the guys are in the field filling up the other guys. I'm on the sideline filling up the girls. And I was like, all right.
I didn't do it in
ask
high
any
school.
questions.
It's
I
also
quit in
really
middle school.
creepy and rapey. But
Yeah,
anyway.
that sounded weird.
your guy's a straight rapist.
Yeah.
Like you can't look at it that
I just
way.
went, touche.
Yeah. Yeah, and now he's arrested. Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody contacts you and they say
They say
based
pretty
off
much-
just your look and your build.
They saw my I got some professional pictures done.
And you had
Okay.
no experience.
I had dancing experience is what I told them, like
Yeah.
choreography wise.
Okay.
Like I'm
But
a
they're
really
like,
good dancer.
we'll show you the ropes.
And they literally said, we'll fly you out tomorrow. Like it was all in one
Wow.
day.
Fly you to where?
Colorado,
Damn.
What part of Colorado?
Denver.
Okay, so they fly you to Denver.
The next morning, like I get home and tell my girlfriend.
All right. Was it Matthew McConaughey? What's going on there?
Yep.
So you get flown out. You go out to Denver.
Yeah.
Is this like your audition?
He said it was like a 2-week audition. And if I fit in, they would just keep me pretty much.
So take me through when you arrive in Denver and the guy you meet or the guys you meet and this whole audition process.
So I get off the plane and they're like probably an hour late to pick me up.
Now,
So I'm just sitting outside in the fucking cold. They pull up in this, white Chevy van with a U-Haul attached to it. And I just get in and everybody's sleeping. They don't really say much.
was there any other guys in the van?
Yeah, they all were. The whole crew was in there.
So they're just like, you're in if you
I'm
do
in.
well.
Yeah.
So it's
just don't fuck up.
Whoa.
So here's the analogy I'm going to use. It's kind of like the Bulls had the thing going, the dynasty, and they're like, we need someone else. And then they add Dennis Rodman.
Yes.
Are you like the Dennis Rodman to the new strippers? You're that last missing piece. So how many guys they were already on tour, right?
Yes, they already started and they
there was
wanted to
5
add
guys?
one more guy. Yeah.
Okay.
At the whole country, they just like, you were the guy.
Well, there was 4 guys and they really needed a 5th guy because the 5th guy they had, he was a really good looking model guy and he ended up getting a job like modeling full time.
Yeah.
So he had to get off the tour and they needed to act. So
Sure.
they're like, man, we got to have someone ASAP.
Do they choose your song for you? Or do they like, here's some songs?
So this
Here's
is
your-
what happened. My first show, I'll give you the whole kind of audition process. He goes, hey, you're going to, we're going to do our regular show and then we're going to announce you as the new guy. And if the crowd likes you, then we'll keep you.
Oh my gosh.
So where is this at?
Colorado, Denver.
But like give me the venue, give me the
It's
clientele.
this fucking punk rock looking concert venue.
And
A bunch
who's-
of weed smokers.
But
Weird.
who's going to this? I'm curious. Obviously we're in the comedy world.
Is it all bachelorette parties or?
There's a lot of
that's what I'm saying.
bachelorette parties, birthday parties.
So when they advertise these events, because I'm curious about just the production end of it and how this
Yeah,
all.
you would love to read our flyers.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, how is this promoted? So, like Matty's saying, you have a bunch of bachelorette parties, and they all different
got
bachelorette
penises
parties
on their head.
show up.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's girls, with the shit on their head, with
the dicks on their head.
Okay.
Yeah, some girls are drinking like the dick cups in our crowd.
Yeah.
You know, the full 9 yards like you would see.
Yeah,
you ever go on vacation and see a bunch of bachelorette
my
parties at a
girlfriend
bar?
went to a bachelorette party and she came home with like playing cards with guys with dicks and all dicks.
Yeah, like what they say is they'll be like, "Who's here for birthday parties?" And some girls will scream. And then they'll say, "Who's here for bachelorette parties?" Some girls will scream. And then he'll say, "Who's here just to see some dick slinging for no reason parties?" And then everybody fucking
And like
screams.
the movie Magic Mike, is there like an MC?
Oh yeah, my manager. Yeah, he's emceeing the full time.
So you go up the first time, never done it before.
No, I didn't even know my music.
What were you thinking in your head, like 5 seconds before you go up?
Just don't fuck up, you know.
Were you like pissing your pants in a sense?
I was a little nervous, yeah, because I've never really done it, and there was like 300 people out there.
And what were you wearing?
Sweatpants and a t-shirt. I had nothing.
Okay, so
literally
it's
had
sweatpants
nothing.
and a t-shirt. And what is your dancer name?
I just go by Bryson. I don't change
But
my
at
name.
the time, you're just a new guy.
Yeah, he just said the new guy Bryson. He forgot my name, actually. I had to run back there and tell him.
It's like an MC in comedy that like fucks your name up. I've had that happen. Like the next guy forgot his name.
Yeah, okay. So you're about to go on. Is there a stage? Like where?
Yeah.
How is this set up?
It looks like a mini concert stage with lights.
So what type of venue is it?
He said it's like a punk rock club.
Okay, it's like a punk rock club.
Yeah, it's like where you would see, like, if 200 people showed up to see some rock band.
Okay.
Like your local rock band at the bar.
So what does your manager, what does he say to you? Does he say, you're going to dance for 1 song, 2 songs? Give me the format, the breakdown.
I mean, dude, he really just fucking threw me out there. I said, "What songs am I dancing to?" He goes, "It's going to be a mixture of like, like."
Dude, talking about it's like sink or swim.
Yeah, man.
I said, "So what do I do?" And he goes, "Well, were you watching any of the show?" I was like, "Kinda." He was like, "Well, just go do it." He goes, "Go. There's going to be a girl in a chair, and you just go out there and fucking dance on her, and then dance for the crowd." And
So there's a girl in a chair on the stage.
yeah, so what happens
is
is
she like a
before the
bag?
show, I'll give you the full breakdown of how he makes his money. So before the show, we have these things called menus, and they have like 5 different selections. If you pay $20, you get to come on stage during our act, because we need girls or we can't do any of our acts because we incorporate them in every single act we do.
Okay.
So they each pay $20 to come on there to be a part of the act. So we'll have, say, 15 girls sign up. So he'll spread them out through the 6 or 7 acts we have. But some shows will have fucking 30 girls sign up. So
Interesting.
So like if you're a girl and you're getting married, your friends were like, "Let's give her the full package."
Yeah, which is the electric chair. And you get like T-shirts signed, you get VIP access with us, take pictures and shit like that. So
Okay, so you go out, there's a girl sitting in a chair.
Yep.
What song is playing?
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Okay.
What song is that?
And about
Explain it to him,
it's
Bryson.
Mr. Steal Your Girl. Is Big Sean?
See, I don't know. I'm a rock and roll guy.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay. So anyway, so our listeners, some will know. So that comes out. How are you dancing?
I'm walking out on stage and I'm like trying to get the crowd hype. And I think this is the only song that I'm going to be dancing to.
Oh,
so
no.
right when the beat drops, I go to dance and it completely changes. 100% changes to a really slow R&B song. And I look like a fucking fool.
What does it change to?
I can't believe they didn't give you
R.
tell you
Kelly
anything.
like grind on me, but it started
Bump and grind? I don't see
No,
nothing
baby.
wrong.
No, I'm sorry, not R. Kelly. Who's
a
fucking
little
sings
I can't
Baby
believe.
Grind on Me?
Oh yeah. Okay. So grind on me.
Do you think
Yeah.
they did this though to test you? Like, let's like fuck with him to see like how
no
how
fucking
good
clue.
he is. Like,
So what I did, I
Yeah.
said, my scapegoat, I used to cheer, so I said, I'm just going to start flipping.
and then that makes
So I just started doing backflips,
That's-
and girls start going fucking crazy. And
Yeah,
no one
that's
else
it.
in the show could do a backflip.
dude.
And I was like, that's going to be my scapegoat. So I did a flip over the girl while she was
Didn't I tell
in
you
the
this guy would
chair.
be an amazing guest?
Relax, Matty. We're mid-interview. He might
Yeah.
murder us by the end of the show. you just let a stranger into your house.
Yeah, very true.
I have
A
faith in
guy
this
you've never met. He could literally pull out a gun and kill us both on air. How does it make you
If
feel?
he's good enough for stripping in
I
Arizona,
don't even.
he's good
He
enough
didn't
for
even
me.
like FaceTime to make sure I was real or anything. He just.
All I know is this: the dude.
This is amazing, Bryson. He did zero
I could
background
have.
on
I
you.
could have fully catfished you.
All I know is this: the dude goes in. When I was in Vegas, he goes, "Missouri sucks. Take Florida State." And I put a little money on it, and I won.
I
and it was
bet
good
him.
enough for me.
This little plug, even though
Yeah, he
a little
said
dirty
he'd put
sports
my
plug,
money
I
up.
will buy you a flag and anthem outfit if Florida State doesn't win.
But this is hilarious, Matty. Not to divert from the interview.
I trust people.
But that's stupid.
That's terrible.
See, he's agreeing with me.
Yeah, but this guy was like, I hit him
you
up, and I
you
go,
just let some
I go,
stranger
Andy-
into your sister's multi-million-dollar house.
Andy's a little worried, and he's like, look, I play college football. I don't drink. I'm going to get married. I have a good job. I'm not like a stripper. I'm educated.
Well, he is a stripper.
I am a stripper.
Yeah.
I just said it's like no one on my crew gets drunk. You would be very surprised. Like we don't do drugs.
Yeah.
That actually doesn't surprise me because I think the end nobody. So nobody. Well, maybe the drugs thing doesn't. So like nobody's messing with blow.
No, I literally the day before I came out, when the guy called me, I was like, look. If I see drugs, I've never been into cocaine or weed. I've never smoked or anything like that. So I was like, I'm going to go home. Like, I will leave and just come right back home. And he goes, no, you'll be surprised. So I come out there and I have a beer or two every night after the show to help me go to sleep. Because I'm so fucking, like, amped up.
You got a lot of adrenaline.
Yeah.
So what did you pack, Bryson, on this trip? Did he say, I'm flying you out tomorrow. We'll see what happens. You just throw a few clothes in a suitcase?
No. See, I got made fun of my very first day. I come with 4 fucking suitcases full of shit. Just like, I pretty much took my whole life with me. Yeah.
You were prepared.
And I come out there and everyone's like, why you got all these fucking bags, dude? You don't need that much clothes and shit. So I carry around 4 bags right now with me at all times.
You want to leave them here in storage?
No, I'm good, Matty.
Yeah, Matty will charge you. That'll be his. So wait a second. So you do the show. They change up the song, like Matty was saying. They mess with you,
and then they put on.
I think they messed with you on purpose
because
they want to like make it hard for you up front to see like how good is this kid, and if you pass the test, you're in.
Exactly what it was.
And the flips, did that get like just the girls?
Yes, that threw them off. So they didn't even realize that I fucked up in my dancing. So
that is like a movie.
What are you wearing now? At what point? What are you wearing underneath the sweatpants?
Just boxers at that time.
Just boxers, not like a little G-string.
So they don't.
No, you can though, and I'm going to add that into my next. My new act?
Are you hard when you go on stage?
No, dude. See, a lot of people think that too. Like, hey, do you get a semi? Like a semi, you go back. Yeah. Some guys do.
Sure.
But my adrenaline, it's like a fucking workout to me. Like, I don't even look at it as like sexual acts.
So you're not fluffing yourself.
No.
I'd be fluffing myself because I can't do backflips.
Some guys will pack. Yeah.
Man, you can't even walk straight, let alone do back.
Some guys will pack like their money, like they'll roll it up and put it where their cock is to make their cock look bigger.
So that's the tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, inner secrets.
We're getting the inside scoop. Okay, so the dance goes well.
Yep.
How long? How many songs are you out there for, or how long?
About 2.5 minutes.
So
which is a lot longer than you think when you're fucking on
it's like
stage.
stand-up
Dude, I
comedy.
know. Stand up. 2.5 minutes can be a long time. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do that, and
he pretty much asked the crowd if they like me.
okay,
And the girls go crazy.
And if they booed, I pretty much just gonna be sitting home. That's pretty much what it was.
and basically that was your ticket.
Yeah, and then they went crazy, and then he goes, well, since he did so well tonight, I'm going to let him do hot seats, which is where we really make our money.
And what is that? Can
I'll
you
explain.
that?
So we do our first act, which is Raining Men, like you see in Magic Mike. It's raining. You know, we have the umbrellas, the hats, the trench coats, the full 9 yards.
I used to work for a gay radio show. They love that song. It's Raining Men. Yeah.
So we do that, and then we do our first act, which is Cowboy, and then I'm in Cowboy as well. I'm one of the side dancers because everyone has their own lead role. And so after you do your act, we call it hot seats, which girls can pay you $20 to come get a lap dance from you on stage.
Okay.
Basically, your Uber money for tips.
Yeah, and it is 7 minutes. So you have 7 minutes to give as if girls want to come up. And do some shows, like, it depends like on the demographic. Like, I was at a show where there's nothing but Spanish people, and we have a Spanish guy on our team. So he pretty much got all the money that night, because they want the Spanish guy. So I only got like 4 girls come up that night.
When you do the hot seat, do you have to report that money to your manager?
No, that's all me.
That's
and
beautiful.
I get $20 each, and it takes me 30 seconds a girl.
30 seconds a girl.
Oh,
That's
yeah, if that.
$20 straight cash, homie.
If they're being a bitch, I'll just be, all right, fuck you, and just walk them off stage.
Okay, so that's how you guys all make all your money, right? It's all tips.
All tips, yeah. So after you do your hot seats, we trail 3 times, which is he'll turn music on for about 10 minutes, and we just go in the crowd and dance on them, and they'll just tip you while you're dancing on them.
Now, in your crew, give me the breakdown of your crew. I'm curious about age, ethnic background.
There's 6 of you.
Yes, my manager's 32, I believe, somewhere around there.
Okay.
He's the oldest.
They're all 30 pretty much,
Okay.
but me and one other guy.
You're the young buck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you must get hazed.
Oh, every day. But I'm used to it. I play college football, so they're like, you actually never get mad. I was like, no, because I've heard a lot worse from my football coaches back in the day.
So most of the guys are in their early 30s.
Yeah.
You and another guy are in your 20s.
Yeah, the other guy's 28 though.
Okay, so you're the youngest, without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
So you're only 22?
Yep.
So what about ethnic background?
Okay, so one of them's from Colorado. He's Spanish, but he's not he can't even speak Spanish.
Okay.
So we call him George or Pablo. We never call him his name. His name's Austin.
Okay, gotcha.
Makes no sense.
Does he have a fake name to be more ethnic for ethnic?
They call him the Latino.
Enrique, coming to the stage.
See, we call him in my phone. His name's Pablo, but his name's Austin. So I never call him his name. We have CJ. He's probably all around our best entertainer. He's like our golden guy. Like if the crowd's really bad, he kind of gets the crowd going. He's 30. He's from Baltimore. He's a black guy.
Okay, gotcha.
Is he the guy in Dancing Bear?
Oh, you seen those videos? I was low key hoping that's what it was.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Dancing Bear is like these porn videos that are fake, that are like bachelorette parties.
Yeah, and they put this big bear.
Oh,
in their
yeah.
face.
I actually have seen Dancing Bear. Now that I know. Okay, so you have him.
So he's our
So you got the
black
Hispanic guy, you got the black guy.
And then we have Luke, he's from Miami, but he's a white guy. He's tall though. He's like 6'2", but he's a little bit bigger than I am too.
Okay.
So he's pretty built.
So everyone basically has a different look. Is this what I'm getting to?
You're the
Austin's
young buck.
from Indiana, and he's got the beard. He looks like a cowboy, so he does cowboy.
Okay.
And then I'm they didn't know what I was going to do, so after my first show, we were taking pictures, and I have to comb my hair over
Clark
and have
Kent.
it gelled over. They called me Clark Kent. All
How
the
did I
girls
guess?
did.
Yeah, I get that.
I do a Superman act.
Just don't ride on a horse.
But the only thing about my
Too
act,
soon, Matty. Too soon.
my act, I have to do it by myself because there's no routine. I have to freestyle every night now.
So
when I
do you
my
wear like
routine.
a Superman outfit, or you wear
I got
you go in
the
a-
white dress shirt with the shirt underneath,
Oh,
the
boy.
navy blue dress pants. Yeah.
So now that you're doing the Clark Kent Superman thing, how long does this act take you? Is this just one song when you take it all
No,
off?
my whole act from the time I start to doing hot seats, probably 15 minutes.
Okay, so that's a long time up there.
Oh, you're sweating your fucking ass off.
I was gonna say it's a
Yeah,
lot of work.
I was a built guy before I came out here. I worked out every day, but I've really I have no body fat now because I lose 3 pounds a show sometimes.
Wow.
So take me through life on the road. So you're in a van with these guys.
Yeah, we just drove 14 hours the other day.
Is there competition with you guys? Like somebody's like, hey, you like comics. Sometimes we're in the green room. There's always that weird I'm gonna blow this guy off the stage. Or
our manager, they've gone through a few guys because they come in and they have egos. They don't want to because we have to. Say we do a cowboy act, you have to be one of the side dancers, and some guys just wouldn't put in effort because they were only worried about their act.
Yeah.
And they would fuck other people's acts up.
Gotcha.
Or be a bitch, so he just sends you home.
And you're a team
You're
player.
fired. You can get fired that night if you
You're a team player.
Yeah, very. That's why they kept me.
And where are you guys staying when you're going on the road?
Oh man.
Yeah. Get into that.
Oh, Motel 6, Days End.
Shitholes.
Yeah, because a lot of it's based on the venue, so they put us up in hotels. So they try to cut their price down as much as they can,
Just like comedy club owners.
Yeah. Oh, it's the same.
I got you. Exactly.
I have
make
rooms
more
next
money
to
than we
hookers
do.
and everything every night. Yeah.
So, and I assume they're putting as many of you guys in a room as possible.
Actually, we each get our own bed, 2-door room. That's it.
You okay? So you each get your own bed. That's
Yeah.
good. So, what kind of money are you making? Let's get to it.
Just
be honest here.
The other night I made 2-hour show. I danced probably 30 minutes of the. I mean, actually no, because our guy was gone. I danced almost the whole show. It was 200 people. I made right at $500.
Straight cash.
And
Straight
you don't have to
cash.
pay any for
No,
a
no
hotel
taxes,
or
no nothing, no.
no hotel, no
No,
food.
on top, and I get a $50 show pay for every show I do.
$50.
So
my manager gives
$550.
me $550.
So
Total, yeah.
Nice.
so you made over $500, and
I don't even get naked. It's
what are you
pull my
getting
cock
down
out.
to when you're stripping?
just my body. Compression shorts, like the Nike ones, the
Yes.
black ones. That's what
Yeah.
I wear under mine.
Do girls grab your wiener though?
I pull my ass out sometimes. Like I'll turn my back
If
to
you
the
call
wall.
wiener again, I'm gonna punch
Yeah,
you in the
come on,
face,
Matty.
Matty.
You ever pull out your cock?
No, you can't. They'll actually the venues will get shut down if there's nudity.
Okay.
So
Wow.
it's like our
But
big
girls
thing.
got to be grabbing your dick all the time.
Yes, absolutely. I'll be dancing on a girl and they'll come from behind you, put their hand down your pants and grab your balls.
Oh, just raw.
I won't even see them. I'll be
Maybe
dancing
she's-
for a girl and just raw dog.
She's
me.
testing you for testicular cancer.
Shut up.
Okay, so
It is insane.
so girls are savages. Let's just be
Oh,
honest.
of course.
Oh
We're
man!
all
Before the
savages.
show,
No, we are, but this is what I'm saying. Sorry, go ahead. What were you saying before the show?
before the show, my manager will walk out there to get ready to talk, and they're like, "Shut up and pull your cock out!" Like they don't even want to hear you talk. It's amazing.
So the show ends. What happens when these shows end? Are girls sticking around just trying to bang you dudes?
Yes, 1,000%. Yes.
And do you like just get out of there? Like figure out how to get out of there?
Well, we have to do VIP pictures every night after the show, so they get to come up and sit in our laps and take pictures. And that's when they're like sliding numbers in your pants, or they'll like bite you on the neck while you're taking pictures and shit. It's absurd.
Bro.
Is any of the guys single and they like fuck
Yeah,
around?
all of them are, but me.
Wow.
Yeah, this is fascinating too.
Yeah.
So you're in a relationship.
Yep.
These guys are probably just banging chicks left and right.
Yeah, like I've came in the room just.
balls
Yeah,
deep.
he's like, you can watch. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, no, I'm gonna go get some dinner.
That's like when I go to Vegas.
These
Sandy.
girls don't care, man. It's ridiculous.
Wait a
crazy.
second. So you are in a relationship.
Yeah.
You're 22.
Yep.
You have girls throwing themselves at you from town to town.
Every day.
Can I ask you what is wrong with you? And you're not.
He loves a girl. He loves.
Wow.
You know, I
loves
was in the
girlfriend.
same boat you are, Andy. I was single for, my whole college. I was playing college football.
Yeah, I'm also old, bro. I'm 36.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I was just all about, fucking like 24 hours.
Okay.
7. I'm sure you were like that in college, getting drunk and just trying to have sex all the time. That's all you were
Andy,
doing.
no.
No, I was a virgin. So you're in a committed relationship.
And it came out of nowhere. I wasn't even looking for
How long
one.
have you been with this lady?
A year.
And what does she think of your new profession?
She didn't have time to think about it. I felt bad because I lied to her when I came out.
Wow.
I told her I was only coming out to dance for 2 weeks to make a little money and then come back home because I didn't have a job, really.
You know, this story is better than the Magic Mike movie.
Well, I don't know about that. We got to hear it through.
Yeah, so
I
I'm at
think-
home. She lives with her ex-stepdad in an apartment in Dunwoody. And my dad's very successful. He has, but he wants me to learn my own way in life. So he's like, I'm not giving you shit,
Okay, so
He'll help me out when I need it.
do your
but-
parents know what you're doing?
Yeah, they tried to get me to do it a year ago.
This is fascinating.
They were pushing me like,
okay.
hey, you work out,
It's such
you don't have a
great money.
job, go fucking strip.
So
Yeah.
your parents, you're Southern. Where are you from originally?
Atlanta, Georgia.
So I know you live there now. Okay,
Yep.
so you're originally from Atlanta. When I think, and again, I'm stereotyping. I think the South. I think conservative, Christian.
I went to a private school, even better.
But
Christian
your
school.
parents are like all for what you do.
Oh,
well,
man,
that's
I've
good.
been to.
They're supportive.
Well, it's accepted now. Like,
I mean,
stripping
my
is
parents
accepted.
are. They were the parents. Like when I turned 16, they let me have a little beers. They weren't fucking like the Southern Baptists, like my
Sure.
grandma.
Okay.
My grandma does not know. She calls me. She thinks I'm out here just building walls or something. I just tell her I'm building sheetrock.
You're
and
building
shit.
the Donald Trump
Oh
wall.
yeah, yeah.
So your parents are supportive. Your girlfriend, what it seems supportive, right?
Yes. Well,
When's the last time you saw her?
2 months ago.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah.
How do you know she doesn't have a whole other life going on back there, man?
I don't. I just. I hope
You
for
probably
the best.
FaceTime all the
She
time.
works at the gym. She's in school full time, so she's busy.
So all the guys are literally just balls
Savages.
deep.
I would
in-
say on
in
average
girls.
they fuck every other night, if not every
Did
night.
they ever
Yeah.
give you a hard time? Like, what are you thinking? Like, you're
No,
giving
I
up-
came in and I made my presence very clear on what I was here to do: make money and to buy a house. So
And another thing too
I'm here
about
to
you
save
is,
up money,
is
so.
you also seem like very like a team. Like it's. I thought it was more a competition. Like the movie, it was like, watch me go up there and blow you guys away. But
Yeah.
it seems like you guys have to work with each other.
we really, I didn't know what to expect, but these guys, they became my best friends like really quick. Like they helped me. They're like, hey, if you do this, you'll make more money, or
Yeah.
you do this. Like last night, I got booed because a gay guy came on stage to do a hot seat, and I wouldn't do it, and the whole crowd booed me.
Well, California is
Yeah.
progressive.
And they were,
Well, that's also and they're putting you in an uncomfortable position.
yeah. Well, I told the guy, I was like,
not
it's called
fair.
Girls' Night Out.
Yeah.
like go to a gay strip club. And I don't hate gays. I cheered. I was around them my whole life.
Sure.
yeah.
But I'm not giving a gay guy a
I don't
dance for
hate
$20.
gays. I was around them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. I agree. It's like,
What do you expect?
and where was that club at?
This was in
Is this out here?
no, it was the day before I came. I was in Arizona.
Oh,
And
is
did
that,
all-
is that the one in Globe?
No, Glendale.
Glendale.
Yeah.
Okay, so by Phoenix.
Yep. Yeah, not far
Gotcha.
from Phoenix at all.
Okay, so how many shows a night? Would you say, okay, I'm sorry, a week. There's 300 a year. So
Yeah.
you're doing like 4 or 5 a week?
Yeah, at least 5. I mean, we went 3 weeks straight with with shows at one point, like 21 straight days.
Now, is $500 probably average on what you can make?
It depends. Like we'll do casino shows. Like they've told me I haven't got to the big ones yet with 2,000 girls.
So you might be walking out there with $1,000. in
Oh,
cash.
easily, yeah, yeah,
Jesus.
in one night,
Christ.
yeah.
and you're having all this cash. You're young. You're making money. Is there an end game for you with all this stuff?
Yes, I have a set number, and once I hit that number,
You're out.
I'm out. Yeah.
But what?
I mean, this isn't a. I don't think this is a career.
But I think you could be a manager.
But see,
you don't have
that's
to
what I
dance.
was thinking about too. But
It seems like you have a good head on your shoulders.
yeah, I don't know. It's just I want to marry my girl, so I'm saving up for a ring.
Bro, you're 22, man.
I know.
22.
And when my
Ruther.
friends hear this, I was the most savage guy. I don't care. I'll tell you my whole past. I was the guy. I like to fuck moms. That's what I did back home.
Yeah.
I wasn't fucking the girls my age. I would look for all the divorced moms around my town.
Hey, man,
Because I didn't want a relationship.
Well, I've always been a big fan of the older women. They're experienced. They know what they're doing.
And they're not annoying.
They know what they want. Exactly. So
You just met a girl and you just.
Well, see, and I did it because I was like, a 40-year-old woman can't expect to date me. I'm only fucking 19 or 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've always had a thing with the MILFs. with
Yeah,
the
that was
cougars.
my go-to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you met this girl. You're 22. You're already looking to settle down, which
I wasn't at the time.
okay,
No.
which I think
You fall in love sometimes.
is a bad decision, but that's
Yeah.
fine. To each his own. Okay, so you have an end game for this, and what I find fascinating though is that you are so young. Do you ever worry? It's almost like you hear this from strippers before or porn stars. Not that it's the same category, but
It's very similar. A lot of these guys do porn.
okay, they do.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
So the reason I'm going to bring this up is a lot of these guys are in their 30s. You're in your early 20s. Do you think it's because it's such cash heavy and it's such
I know.
good money? Don't you think it would be a tough game to leave?
Exactly. That's what. So what happened? I came out here. I'll give you that. When I lied to my girl, I said, I'm just going to do it for 2 weeks because I was about to be a personal trainer full time back home. Well, I failed the CP NASM test, fucking hard as hell, and so I needed $200 to retake it.
Okay.
So I said, I'll go out and make some money so I can retake the test and
Yeah.
have a little extra, and we can go on vacation or something.
Sure.
Next thing
So
you know,
I come out here and I see how much money I make the first night, and I was like, I can't fucking leave. I couldn't. And so 2 weeks rolled by. She goes, "You about to fly home?" I said, "No, it looks like I'm staying." And then I had to,
And was she cool with that, or did you have a little fight, or?
we don't fight really, but I was just explaining to her like, we need money. Like I need,
Yeah.
if you want to live in a house one day, you can't just fucking. And I'll
Gotta
make
get
more
that-
money than
gotta
she
get
will with
that-
like a college
that funny
degree.
money.
Yeah,
Diamond dollars.
$10. What?
He's not going to know what that is.
No.
It's like stripper money.
It's like fake when you go to like a diamond strip club.
Yeah, dude. I get some
That
gross
diamond
money, like
dollars.
where they like you could tell they were using heroin with it. And it's
Ooh.
weird. It's weird. They were explaining it to me. All
It
the
still
other
works
strippers.
though.
Yeah,
So when these guys, after the show ends, you're doing the VIP
yeah.
pictures. Are guys going? I'm curious. Do the guy? Or it probably varies. Do guys go to the girls' place? Do the girls come to the hotel?
95% of the time, they just come to your hotel. Especially like if you're
Are there orgies happening?
no, not on my team.
Well, I'm
Okay.
sure there's like adultery
No.
going on, so they go to the hotel.
There's a lot of threesomes. Like they're fucking two girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that going on.
Yeah. I like how you said adultery. I think
Adult-
it was the
Jesus
Old Testament or something.
Well, it's just weird because like being a comedian is like, it's weird. We're all because I'm going on the road, but it's not like this at all.
There's some funny stuff. I mean, there's girls that will walk, they'll come in there and try to blow you like while the show's going on. Like, hey, I'm trying to suck some dick. Like, they'll just straight up say it. This is what they say. And we're like, no, you can't.
By the way, what just hit me? What do our listeners? Our listeners are 95% dudes. Did they turn this off 30 minutes ago?
No, they love it. They're fascinated like I am. Trust me. Plus, they're living vicariously through this gentleman. I think
maybe.
So this is just this kind of all just it just happened, right? Do you look at it that way?
I was at home. I was about to take a job making $200 a week at like a vitamin shop.
And this was back in February.
Yes, and literally the same day me and my girlfriend rode up to the shop. The guy said, "Hey, I can only afford to pay you $200 a week." I was like, at this point, it's better than nothing. So I didn't have a job.
Yeah.
And
then suddenly
I get in the car
get
and
a call.
and he calls me as soon as I leave the vitamin shop.
It's like
It was like, "Hey, I'm trying to fly you
it's
out."
like Kurt Warner's story.
Yeah, and I
bagging
told him I was like,
groceries.
"You don't even know me," and he was like,
Where did he see?
Like a headshot.
Okay.
"No, I used
Yeah, but there's a
one of those
website, a casting
the casting website. Yeah,
that's what I want to know.
He found it on there. He found my pictures.
Isn't
on
it
there.
amazing that some guys like who are managers, like they're talent scouts, like they can just look one video or picture of you and they're like, this guy is the guy that can like get our team going. And you're on it. How long you been on it for?
I was on that website for 3 weeks, and I did the Nashville show, and then I did the Dynasty show. But I was just an extra.
I'm saying they know, like this is the guy that can be a male stripper. He has no experience, but there's something about him in that picture that this is a guy that will help our team. And then he just threw you out there. It's like America, the greatest country in the world. You are the American dream.
That's half the reason why it would be hard to ever stop this right now, because I really wasn't making any money. And now I'm making more money than I really know what to do
and
with.
the good thing is it's all cash. So old Uncle Sam isn't familiar with how much you're actually making.
Nothing, as long as they don't watch this video, I guess.
I don't think
they don't care. They have other problems.
And my dad, he owns, like I said, he's very successful. He has a couple companies back home, and he was just saying, like, if something happens where taxes gets brought up, like for my proof of income, he can just write me a paycheck through his company or something.
Gotcha. Yeah, you gotta be hiding this money.
Yeah, exactly. He's putting it up in Fidelity Bank, making sure.
So take me through your day. Let's get to that. Take me through Bryson's day.
You probably work out 2 hours a day?
Yeah.
Take me through. You're out here in LA right now.
Yep.
What was your day like today?
I woke up at 9:00 because we normally don't get in bed till 2 or 3, after a show or whatever. So 9:00 I woke up. I fast, so I still haven't eaten today. I won't eat till I get back to the hotel. I fast every day. So
and describe that. When you say you fast,
I do not eat until after my workouts, and at least till like 1 or 2 o'clock a day.
Do you drink Coca-Cola?
No, Matty. I know you do though. You need to lay off the fucking Coke.
No high five, Matty. I agree with Bryson.
But I eat a lot. Once 2 o'clock hits, I eat like. I don't stop eating until I go to bed.
That's what's interesting. So you're waking up, no breakfast.
Nope, straight to the gym.
Straight to the gym when you wake up.
Yep, first thing I do.
And how long is your workout?
2 hours, and then depending on if we dance, we could be there 3 to 4, So, and then, but, it
you're
depends.
just finding gyms in cities.
Yeah, so I actually signed up yesterday at that 24/7 or whatever.
24-hour fitness?
Yeah, because I was spending $20 a day there for a fucking guest pass. Like, I was spending $120 a week just trying to work out.
Yeah.
So I just signed up and I paid like $98 for 2 months. So
yeah. Okay, so you work out, you get back from working out, you probably eat a bunch, right?
Oh yeah, I eat a shit ton.
Where do you eat
after I work out? A lot of grilled chicken, steak.
What place?
Rotisserie chicken.
Yeah, I figured you're big on the protein.
Yeah, a lot of
carbs,
protein.
Right?
No carbs until right before my show. I'll load up on them because I sweat so fucking much.
Do you guys now? Is your routine and is your workout and your diet? Is it probably very similar to all the other dancers?
Yeah, because we all pretty much have to eat at the same place because we're in a van together.
Yeah.
Unless you want to Uber. So
imagine, you know what I love? Imagine they're in like some podunk town in the middle of fucking nowhere, and this van pulls up of like six
strippers,
stacked strippers.
Yeah.
What's going on like with that waitress or in that restaurant?
Oh, we walked in the other day, and you kind of can feel when people look at you.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of like college girls. I think they were on spring break, and they're all just like looking at you, and it's kind of weird.
Is it possible?
And they can tell you're not from there.
Sure.
Yeah. And the guys really hate you. Like they've like, without saying it, kicked us out of their gyms before. Because we'll be like rehearsing in their gyms, and they'll be like, "Hey, we close," and we'll be like, "We don't close till 10," and it's like 8:30.
Go for it. Matty can't even last through an hour interview. It's pathetic. Okay, so he could never last a stripper, could he?
No.
He can't even.
I told him I'd give him that Rain Man act.
But here's the thing. I was thinking of dancing here, on the show because we do videotape. I was figuring you could give me some critiques.
No. I don't know how I would do that.
I would just dance right here.
There's not enough room, Matty.
My song was going to be Stroke Man Stroker. You know the Billy Squire song? Stroke Man Stroker.
Go pee.
You condone this, Andy?
Go pee. Go pee. So how are you feeling now? You're 6 weeks. What are you? 6-7 weeks in?
2 months. Yeah.
So you're 2 months in.
Yeah.
Has this whole process hit you yet?
It hit me the other day when I realized I feel like I don't even have a job because back home I was broke and all I was doing was working out. So that's what I do now. But 2 hours a day I just dance.
Yeah.
And it's not.
So you're enjoying it.
Yes, very much. But
there's got to be in stand-up comedy we always talk about. There's nights where it's like I don't want to go on.
That's how it was last night.
That's what I'm saying. Where you're not in the mood. Being an entertainer, no matter what you do, dancing, music, comedy.
Exactly.
It's not easy when you have to flip that switch.
Yeah, like the other night, man, because it depends on the crowd, too. I'm sure you go to crowds, you're like, man, I don't want to fucking be here. There's 10 people.
Yeah, or I know in comedy, I don't know how it is with this, there might be a crowd of 10 people, but that's a great crowd. There might be a crowd of 50 people.
Fucking terrible.
And it's just not a good crowd.
Yeah. We had a crowd of 30 people, and we're like, man, this shit's about to suck. And it was better than the crowd of 100 we had the night
that's
before.
what I'm saying.
You know, it's all about the energy.
And the
you
vibe.
feed off that.
You do.
So if I'm up there dancing and it's fucking just quiet,
yeah,
I'm like, I don't even want to fucking be up here. You know, and it ruins your act, kind of.
But you had times where just sit the fuck down, Gold. Just sit down.
I'm going to sit down.
Jesus Christ. Walk around. I mean,
Oh,
you see what I'm dealing with, Bryson?
is that your move?
Well,
is that how you're gonna start your act?
possibly. I want to do it.
What do you want to do?
I want to dance stroke man stroker.
What are you going to dance for? This is an audio podcast.
You
Yeah,
need a
but
girl
you
sitting
can-
here
you-
so you can give her a lap dance.
That's true. If Miss Yukon comes
Yeah,
back.
who you trying
If
to get
Miss
a lap
Yukon
dance?
comes back, I will show you a move. How about that?
Oh, shit.
I will do a
We
move
could
for
do
Miss Yukon.
okay.
We could do, or I could film a behind the scenes.
Yeah.
If she wants to do it.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm confident in my, that you'll be,
Yeah, I do.
she won't lose her shit.
No, she won't lose
I
her
mean,
shit.
she'll
We'll
probably
okay.
be turned on, but she won't lose her shit.
Yeah.
She won't break up with me.
Or I'll teach you the move and you can do it on her.
That'd be awesome.
Okay, we'll do that then.
What do you think?
So I think I don't want to watch you dancing ever, but it'll make me laugh.
Good content
Well, that's the point.
Yeah, that's what I
for
think.
Twitter.
I mean, you're not afraid I'll steal your job.
No, I want you to come dance with us. I thought it'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
A little special guest.
Isn't it amazing, though, the backflips were the thing, though? Like, just saved you?
Yeah, that's my go-to every night now. Because the girls after the show,
Yeah.
my manager was like, they were telling me you're the best dancer, even though I really didn't do much.
Yeah.
They just remember that you can flip. It's like kind of like a diversion almost.
Yeah,
But I actually can dance, so it kind of helps now.
Can the other guys flip?
No.
No, I'm the only
Only
one.
one.
Only
Yeah.
one.
So it helps my act. It's
Makes
like
you
something
stand out.
Well, because there's only so many moves you can do with a girl sitting in a chair.
Yeah.
So by like the fourth or fifth act, it's like you got to do something to keep the crowd there because you can feel the crowd dying. Sometimes.
How do you feel? And I'll just say it bluntly. How do you feel when there's just a gross, disgusting, large woman? And
I had a woman because we sit
you
them
have
in
to
one
dance for
chair.
her.
Yeah.
We have to sit them in one chair. I had to put all three together because she was too big for the fucking one chair. And for my act, I normally pick them up. I couldn't do anything because she was so fucking big. I felt terrible, but
Sounds like girls I have sex
and
with.
so like you normally climb on and get in their lap. I had to climb and just sit on her left leg. Like it was so big, I just sit on her left leg the whole fucking time.
But you probably made her like life.
Yeah, she gave me $40 instead of $20.
Nice.
So some of them are really nice. Some of them, this lady paid me $50 to get my Instagram. She didn't want to dance.
Wait a second.
She just wants your Instagram.
She wanted my Instagram and said, "I'll give you $50 for your Instagram name."
Just for your Instagram name.
Yeah, insane.
Now I looked at your Instagram last night,
I just got one.
There's not a lot of pictures.
and it's private.
Well, I made it private because I had a bunch of these women that kept commenting on my shit, like, "Hey, pull your cock out."
on
And so I
Instagram.
had to make it private. I was like, I got to start.
Savage.
How do you pull your cock out on
Like, and one
Instagram?
girl was like, "I'm in love with you. Like, here's my
boy.
number." And I was like, "Okay, this has got to stop. This is weird."
There's no way you marry your girl, bro.
Man, you would be, dude.
I know I sound like Captain Pessimist, but I'm telling you, man.
Trust me, I was the guy like from my hometown that was, not even like in a bragging way, but there's always kind of like that one guy around your town that just kind of like has a lot of sex with like a lot of people.
When'd you lose your virginity?
13,
Jesus Christ.
13.
How old was the girl?
15 maybe.
Hold on a second. 13. This is explaining a lot. He's like the porn star who gets into porn. Okay.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
13. Dude, 6th, 7th grade?
7th.
7th
Jesus.
grade.
Yes.
And this was your girlfriend?
No.
It's like a girl you met at a party.
Yeah, like when you're in middle
Did you
school,
know
you go to
what you
like
were
dance
doing?
parties.
No.
Well, it was
never-
weird.
you didn't
My
even-
dad was he would always tell me like how to eat girls out and stuff. Like, man, you gotta know how to do this shit.
Hold
Yeah.
on a second.
How old are
He
you?
gave me those talks like before
How-
movie
how old
theaters.
are
He would
you?
Are your parents together?
yeah,
So-
happily married for 23 years.
So your dad would give
24
you
years.
pep talks on how to give
He would
girls.
drop me off at the movies in 6th grade. I remember this.
Okay.
And he goes, He goes, if I smell your fingers after and they're clean, you're never going to the movies again. Like
Jesus
he
Christ.
he would he'd want me to out here finger begging chicks.
What kind of animal of a dad do you have? Your dad was pushing you to finger bang girls during the fucking movie?
This is how my dad was though. He was like, you're a guy, you're going to do it regardless.
Of course.
Whether I tell you
Do
to
it
or
right.
not, so do it at least. He would encourage me just to at least do it at my house. He didn't want someone's mom or dad walking in on me banging their daughter.
So your dad used to give you advice on oral sex?
Yeah.
And would he smell your fingers?
Yeah, every time I left the movie.
No way.
What?
Just
No.
being like funny though. He was being a funny guy. He wasn't
My
like
dad
serious.
would never talk about that shit with me.
Yeah, my dad's very open. We're my best friend, man. He's
That's
like a
awesome.
dude. He's like another bro. Yeah.
That's so cool,
I'm
though.
his first son, so
Yeah.
Your dad
like
is
son.
Gronk. Is your dad Gronk?
Look, yes, he
How-
goes to
you-
like
who-
my parents. They probably won't listen.
You have
to
brothers
this,
and
but
sisters?
They go to strip clubs and stuff. Man, they party. They're
Do you,
partying.
Are
you
your
have
parents
brothers and
swingers?
sisters?
Huh?
Are your parents swingers?
Not that I know of.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Huh?
You have brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have an older sister. She's 24.
What
and
does she think about you?
My
stripping?
brother's. I have a brother. He's 6'2", about 270. He's 14.
Is he gonna? He's gonna be in the NFL.
He likes basketball and baseball. He doesn't
Okay.
like football. He doesn't play. I don't know why.
6'2", 270?
Yeah,
That's
240,
big.
250.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's a
something
big
like that.
boy at 14. It's a big guy.
Yeah, he's a big motherfucker.
I'm sure
for
fucking Nick Saban's at his house already.
Well,
I have met Nick Saban,
Let's
though.
get
He's a
back to
dick.
him losing his virginity. So you lose your virginity at 13.
Yes.
Were you, when you lost it, was it like, wow, this is amazing, or like, was it awkward? Was it uncomfortable? Or did you suddenly from there just start having a lot of sex?
It was one of those like you never. I didn't even think it was going to happen. You know,
Sure.
like I was on top of her, like dry fucking her. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I just like. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. And if she doesn't, she stops me or she doesn't. You know,
Sure.
I'm gonna rape her, but
yeah.
and she didn't. And then it just kind of happened. And I didn't. My dumbass, I didn't have a condom or nothing.
yeah,
You know,
you're 13,
I'm 13.
bro.
I didn't think I had fucking sperm cells at that time.
Yeah.
Did you date her, or was that like,
No, it kind of it happened that one time, and then it happened that same girl. She ended up coming to my lake house years later, and then I had sex with her one more time.
That's the thing. He's lake house. It's just like a magnet. Like that's how he met his girlfriend, the lake house.
What's the lake house?
That must be just
Lake
like,
Jackson, 12 Lakeshore Drive. That's very popular where I'm from. That's where all my parties happened in high school.
You're like Stifler. Remember Stifler at the lake house?
Yeah. Okay. So
like if we wanted to drink, you
he
know,
is
in the
like
summer.
Stifler, except Stifler's mom is the one who gets banged. He's the
Yeah.
one banging the mom.
I know.
And what's
But he had the
crazy,
lake house.
and I'm not even kidding, I am like the complete opposite person of who I used to be. Like completely 180 of what I was in high
Yeah,
school.
you seem pretty mellow.
Well, it
Yeah.
seems to me this is what I'm kind of
I
assessing.
think I overfucked.
Yeah, this is what I'm kind of assessing. You got all that stuff out of your system at a young age.
Yeah.
Where a guy like me, who was raised real strict Catholic, I was a good kid. I didn't lose my virginity till I was 19. You know, I didn't get that stuff out of my system. Well, I don't know if I ever have, but my point is, you know, you got that stuff out at a young age.
Yeah, that's what.
You're ready to settle down at
because
22.
I do.
It's
Bryson,
sad, but yeah, I mean, it's not sad. I love my girlfriend, and I'm happy because I was going down a path. Dude, I would be drunk for 7 days. Like,
how many girls do you think you've had sex with?
I've told my girlfriend too. It's well over like 60 to 70.
So that's
And
a
you're
lot.
only 22.
That's a lot.
But like what I told her, most of that came in the years I played football. Like you just tell a girl you play football, and then,
That's it.
pull
Yeah.
your cock out. Yeah.
So you went to Tennessee for a year,
Yes.
and you walked on it for safety.
Yeah, it was a preferred walk on. It was me and the Berry twins.
Yeah.
If they didn't commit, I was going to have one of those scholarships. They had 2 left.
Interesting. Okay.
And then them 2 committed, so I had to do a preferred walk on.
So in high school, what were your positions?
Safety, punter, kick returner. I ran track. I won state in track twice. I mean, I was a good athlete.
So you're for sure.
You can do backflips.
What did you win? What did you win state?
In the 4x1, we won back to back. I got like athlete of the year for my county, like for track
In
and
Georgia?
everything. Yeah,
Was that what county is that?
Henry County.
Okay. So that right by Fulton.
Yes, yeah, not far from Fulton at all. Yeah,
Gotcha.
like we're south of Gwinnett. You know,
I don't know
around
shit about
Griffin.
Georgia.
You've been to Georgia?
I've been
Yeah,
to the
I've
airport.
done some shows there. Matty just doesn't travel anywhere.
Okay.
So.
I've been to the airport.
Georgia's nice. Have you
yeah.
made it to downtown?
The
like,
airport's-
around the varsity?
Yeah. I did a couple. I did a show at University of Georgia. I did a few at Georgia
UGA
Tech.
is wild.
Athens is great.
Did you go out?
Oh
man,
wild.
Fuck. Yeah, I've had some fun there.
Wild.
Sure.
I was. In fact, I was actually fooling around with some girl at the bar. One of Matty's people, some Jewish girl. I have a big track record with the Jewish girls, and I was hammered just fooling around with this girl. And then a bunch of the frat guys took me to what is it? Crystal?
Yeah, crystals. You don't have crystals out here?
No.
I guess kind of like what's White Castle?
Yeah,
it's just like White Castle.
It'd be similar to White Castle.
Yeah.
But you don't eat that.
You know, dude, I never ate fast food for the longest, but on the road, I have to now.
Yeah.
That's why I told you I went to Burger King for the first time the other day in years.
Delicious.
And it was okay. I got the burger because y'all went over the whole flat grill and charcoal.
There you go. Fast food reviews.
Yeah, why'd you stop that?
My lady would edit it, and then it was like too much time.
Gotcha.
But we're gonna get back doing it.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll
my mom thought they were funny. She was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
I'll try to spearhead that with our boy Nick D'Alessandro. Okay, so you have had such a fascinating life, and he's 22 years old.
I mean,
yeah,
Bryson, you're 22 years
dude,
old.
That's what people. I've had like a bunch of different jobs too. Like I've done the most like random shit. Like I traveled building glass walls in offices. I've worked. Me and my dad. I've done construction. I've kind of done everything.
I mean, I'm just the two things I'm like fascinated by was. You get off the plane in Colorado. You have no idea what to expect. You get in a van.
I didn't even tell my friends. I didn't tell, like my best friend Austin. Shout out to him. I told him I would. He listens to Dirty Sports all the time.
And he's on the Chargers.
And he didn't even know I came out here. I didn't tell anybody. I just woke up and did it because I was like, if I have to sit there and contemplate, I probably won't do it.
But another thing too is the whole thing of just putting you on stage and then switching the fucking song on you. Midway through.
Yeah, they were just testing the waters, I guess, and now I'm in every act. I'm very good at choreography, so I picked up everything just watching them.
Now, do you at this point, now that you're 2 months in, do you get to pick out your songs?
Yeah, like I send him songs that I want to dance to. Like my act has its own song that like he it's like a remix of a few songs. But my hot seats when I actually do like the dancing on girls, I pick those songs out. Yeah.
And what do you pick?
I start out with like Bruno Mars.
Sure.
Just like you have to have like
song.
Sexual stuff. You got to have like crowd pleasers. Like one of my buddy dances to I Love Rock and Roll because the girls love that song.
Yeah, Joan Jett.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he does a Greasers act, and they know the whole Greaser song.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm in that act with them too.
So, what are some of the other songs? You got any R. Kelly?
Oh yeah, Ignition's
Genuine?
in there. Ignition's in there. Genuine's in there.
Ignition.
Shabelli.
Shabelli.
Could
Yeah.
Shabelli be a stripper?
I don't know. Yeah, sure. You'd be surprised, man. I thought like
That's
everyone
how I
was
wanna
going to
do
be like
Stroke Man
super shredded.
Stroker.
And a lot of them are, a lot. But then there's some guys who don't work out. They just dance, from what I've heard.
Really?
Yeah, like they look, I told you, they look just like you.
Do you ever come across like rival stripper gangs?
No, see, I asked that too. Like, do we ever get in fights with these motherfuckers or something? But no.
Do you have a union? There's no union, no.
No, but dude, I wouldn't be surprised.
Are you really asking that, Matty?
Yeah.
There's no stripper union.
Well, I had a friend who was a comedian who was a
trying to start
stripper.
one?
Yeah, and he got it was like, get the fuck out of here, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just more surprised that like the way these women treat us, but
Like
then
pieces
how
of
like
meat.
yeah, like I've never seen like women act like this in my life.
Savages, huh?
It's like I was dancing on a lady. I almost cut my act because I'm dancing on bumfuck Oklahoma, and she licked me from my Adam's apple to my nose while I'm trying to dance on her, like really quick, no teeth, like maybe 3 teeth. I about threw up on stage. I was like, dude, I can't do this. I cut
These
my
are
act
like
a little
hazards.
short. Yeah, and I was just thinking, like, what if I did that in a strip club? Like, I'd have to be in jail.
Yeah, that's what
know?
I'm saying.
Well-
It's for sure a double standard.
Well, I mean, one of my favorite movies. You ever see the movie Go?
No.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
So there's like the famous scene where he's like, "Don't touch the strippers," and there's basically like the big guy.
Yeah, you can't
is
even
in
take
the
pictures
room.
of them in most strip clubs.
Yeah, and
you know?
and the big guy's in the room, and like as soon as he touches the girl, it's like, okay, you're gonna get your ass kicked,
yeah.
and you have no protection.
Security guards, if they act crazy, like 2 nights ago, this lady, my buddy was dancing, and another lady came up and was like trying to dance on his back, and he was like, "Can you get the fuck off?" And she poured her whole drink on him.
Oh my god!
Threw her whole drink on this.
And
on
she
my
just
friend.
probably feels entitled.
And she walked out. Well, she knew she was getting kicked out of
She
that
was
point.
wasted.
Yeah, but they feel entitled. Like, some of them, they'll be waving like $1. Like, come get it. Like, I'm that desperate for a fucking $1. You know? Like, they'll put it in their bra. Like, come get it.
Animals.
Like, you really think I'm going to go in your nasty ass bra for a fucking $1? Like,
Bryson, this is a fascinating world that you live in.
Yeah, it's it kind of just got thrown on me. You know, I'm like adapting, and I'm really enjoying it actually.
Because nobody really goes to high school and goes like, I want to be a male stripper when I get out of high school. Or like
I don't
in
think
college.
any girl goes, I want to be a female stripper either.
I don't know about that.
But see, I have a totally different judgment on the world now because I never knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a bunch of, doing cocaine, getting drunk, and just
But that might exist in other circles.
maybe.
Maybe just your
I
guy's
know.
circle is more.
I know my
clean-cut.
boss said they had a guy that got drunk like every night and he kicked him out. Like he doesn't like because you can't perform, dude. I mean, it's like a workout.
You're
You're
right.
Like you can't go
You gotta
out
be
there
on-
drunk.
and
look
you got to
like a
be in
fool.
focus. You got to be ready. You
Yeah,
gotta be,
like imagine getting shit faced and going doing a stand up comedy.
Yeah.
Like
Like what-
I'm sure it happens.
Sure.
Like you
There's
said, I'm
idiots,
sure
yeah.
there's people that do it, but
But your preparation probably is like say 2 hours before the show.
yeah, like I have to
You're
dial
going
in.
through
It's
stuff.
like the reason I think I'm addicted to it is the closest thing to like a football game I've ever had since I
It's
played.
an adrenaline rush.
Oh yeah,
I get it.
It's
Well, look, dude,
Yeah.
we appreciate you coming by.
for sure.
Do you want to plug anything?
Just Girls Night Out the show. You can go online. Tickets
For all you guys,
we'll be in Cali all month, and I actually have like a few questions for y'all.
Sure.
About comedy.
Shoot.
Y'all never talk about it. I hate fucking Kevin Hart. What do y'all think about him?
I think
Y'all never talk about him,
okay,
but I hate him.
I'll tell you my thoughts. I think he's funny in movies, but I think his say like on the NFL Network, he was on Super Bowl week.
Yeah.
And every time they put the mic on, he's got to like be on 10. Like, gotta stop. That's fucking annoying.
I think he's just always trying to be a comedian,
Yeah.
like on Ellen and everything. He's constantly.
He's a comedian. I'm going to defend Kevin Hart. That to me makes no sense, Matty. What do
I
you mean
disagree.
stop? That's
well,
what he's getting-
Robin Williams is the same way, and Robin Williams is like, okay, we all
But that's
believe
what
you're
they're getting
funny.
paid to do.
I know, but you don't have to be that every second.
You just think he's constantly feels like he's on stage,
Yeah.
like performing.
Like it's a thing where you always have insecurity, where you always have to be like super funny. Like you always have to be on. And it's like we get you're funny.
I loved him up until like a year or two
he's
ago.
got
I
a
think he
little
like got
annoying.
overpushed by Hollywood.
Exactly.
Does that,
I completely
yeah.
disagree with both you guys.
Really?
Because
Did you find Robin Williams annoying after a while?
I just was never the biggest Robin Williams fan to begin
Yeah.
with. And by the way, my
I
thing,
wasn't either.
My thing on Kevin Hart is he's a really funny guy.
I agree.
It's funny.
Is he when I think of comics that I love? No, because I think of more of like Bill Burr, Tom Segura,
Chris Rock.
no,
Chappelle.
Rock fell off for me. Chappelle.
See, Chappelle, that's what I grew up watching.
That's what I think of. But
Yeah.
but I met Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart did our radio show, and
I heard. Yeah, I heard.
you know what's
say
funny? He wasn't. He was just cool. He was chill.
Yeah.
And he wasn't quote unquote Kevin Hart you see on TV. And afterwards, he was real cool. So, I don't know. I mean, everyone. Here's my thing with comedy. Everybody likes what they like. Everybody likes what they don't like. Or it's up to the person.
I loved. What was the first one that ever got put in the theaters for Kevin Hart? Was it
Soul Plane? Or are you talking about his special?
no, his special? Was it when like Let Me Explain?
I don't even know.
I'm not sure.
Do you remember that one? I saw that and that was good. His recent one I thought was really bad. No.
But he's also churning out material. Like Kevin Hart is.
That's got to be tough. That's what I was asking. How is writing? Like what
He's
goes
a
into
worker.
that?
He probably has some writers that help.
So I was about to say he's not sitting there just constant. I just don't think the man has time.
I don't know. I mean, he's a constant worker, and that's why I admire and respect Kevin Hart and all these guys who become that big. He works.
I
his
give him
ass
that.
off.
I feel like he's in like 5 movies a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I would imagine when he does stand up, he I don't know, I don't know, but I would imagine he has like a guy he collaborates with, like they sit down and they like throw ideas.
Yeah.
So
together.
is it frowned upon to have like a writer? Like
No, not at that level.
Because like in rap music, you don't.
Yeah.
Like it's frowned upon for someone to write your
Not
rap
at that
for you.
level because, like Matty's saying, he's so big, and you
Yeah.
only have so much time.
So you can make a living writing comedy for other
Sure.
Yes,
comics.
Yeah.
comics will write for other
Like country
comics.
music, like it's really big to be a writer. Like you can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
writing.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. So a lot of comics will help write for big name comics.
So Bryson, I was going to plug this
Okay.
really AC Connecticut, like 3 shows in 3
Yeah,
nights,
on
kind
the-
of like what you do.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do 2 shows. I do about 15-20 minutes a show.
Okay.
I make a fifth of what you're gonna make a night.
Well,
So it's a tough life. But I don't have any girls telling me. I've never had a girl ever say, pull your cock out. Ever.
Yeah, see, I thought...
Never?
Never.
Man, I've even had that, Matty.
Well, never happened to me.
Well, look, we got to get moving.
Absolutely.
Bryson, it's been a pleasure. What's your Instagram?
Captain Durden 30, because someone made a fake Instagram.
Captain Durden,
DURDEN. Yeah,
30.
I went to make my Instagram, and someone had one of me already.
That's amazing.
So I couldn't even have my name.
Some toothless woman in Oklahoma.
That's great. Well, guys.
Yeah.
Matty, by the time this airs, you will have already
done the gigs.
Completed your tour. But you can go to MattyGoldberg.com.
And at Matty Goldberg 1.
Get my boy's book over here.
No IQ.
Follow him at Twitter at Matty Goldberg 1. Follow Dent Report, just at Dent Report on Instagram and Twitter. Follow me at Andy Ruther. And, I'd love to hear your feedback on this. So tweet at us. Leave us iTunes reviews. Guys, drop those reviews. Give us 5 stars. And
if you leave reviews like a certain amount or whatever, or we get a certain amount of follows, I will do my own stroke man stroker.
Oh shit!
Nobody
and
wants to see that.
I will take your job away. I'll take the whole Magic Mike. It'll just be Magic Matty.
Magic Matty. I like it.
Unbelievable. Well, Deadheads, thanks for supporting the show, and have a great week.